once again, like I said before, we definitely are in a race war. Reporting to you from Atlanta, Georgia, Leesburg, Georgia to be exact. A family recalled the moment a man armed with a AR-15 style rifle allegedly shot at their family gathering on Sunday, June 7th, in an incident they said was racially motivated. According to the Lee County Sheriff's Office, deputies were called at Autumn Leaf Drive after receiving multiple reports of a shooting in progress. The sheriff's office said it stemmed from a verbal altercation. The residents of the home said her family was visiting for a family reunion that weekend. At about 9 p.m., family members said they were standing in front of the yard when a car drove past the home. Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer, who officials identified as the suspect, was reportedly leaning out of the window shouting racial slurs at the group. A person who lives at the home also said that she called the Lee County Sheriff's Office after Kinzer left. About about 5 minutes later, Kinzer and the driver returned. This time, Kinzer was reportedly wearing body armor and carrying an AR-15 styled rifle. Those outside spotted the suspect with the gun from a distance and began running. Green said, then Kinzer opened fire, and Green said a bullet flew past him. People started taking positions because they saw he had a gun. And Ramel Green, an Army veteran, the family member, or the dad, I should say, of the family that got shot at, said that he wanted to defend the roughly 20 children and older adults who witnesses said were at the home when the shooting occurred. Now we're going to look at some clips and see what's going on in this video here. Take a look. After riding by, screaming racial slurs out of his window, Jeffrey would turn back with body armor and his gun and start to shoot fire and take fire at the family. Mr. Green sat down with the news after the situation happened the next day, and this is what he had to say about the situation.
When he's talking junk and he started yelling the N-word, he kept going, so we let him go. And we were just discussing what just happened, why he tripping.
But Green says Kinzer came back, this time wearing armor and carrying a rifle.
And then that's when everybody started running. He got a gun. All the kids, they were making sure the kids get in the house. And people started taking positions because they seen he had a gun. And I was in the middle of the street. That's when he raised it and fired. Boom. And I grabbed my gun and started returning fire and moving with him.
Green says he's a Marine veteran. He says he was willing to defend his family, including children and older adults who were present.
It was so hurtful. I cried all night. I'm laying outside on the ground through a shootout under a car with my other auntie, my other sister, who is 77, and I'm 62.
Now, that was just a short clip of the shooting that happened outside of the family home. But here I've been able to recover a lot of the full video, but I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I'm going to give you a little snippet of what happened and, you know. Ultimately, Kinzer was charged with aggravated assault. He was cleared at the hospital after the situation occurred because I think he was actually grazed during this shooting by Green. He was taken to Lee County Jail, though, after the hospital visit, and I'm pretty sure he made bail, according to officers. But my take on this whole situation is this, right? Ever since this Carmelo Anthony situation, this race war is not going nowhere. Okay? I'm telling you right now, America is doomed. Ever since the trial happened and the verdict came guilty, Carmelo, and the thing happened with Rick Chow and Cyrus and all these situations that's been happening, right? All racially, well, I'm not going to say they're all racially motivated, right? But two of them were. the Cyrus Carmack Belton one, and now this one, right? This man has been only charged with aggravated assault after he came with an AR-15 with armor, okay? A bulletproof vest. That means he premeditated this whole thing, okay? He went back and got his gun, all right? When there's a whole bunch of kids. Did you guys not see all them damn kids and shit in the video, bro? A whole bunch of kids. They ain't doing nothing. They chilling. They having a barbecue or a birthday party or whatever, and this guy just comes trying to blick up the place, bro. This Jeffrey Kinzer guy, whoever this guy is, a super white supremacist. I don't know nothing about him, but I did find some pictures of him online. I'm gonna pull up some of that on the screen. But this guy is a coward. You could have your listen. You want to be racist, bro? You be racist. You know what? No one's telling y'all YT people not to be racist. We don't give a damn, really. Okay, I think we proved with Chud the Builder that we're actually pretty calm and cool people. You know, we don't give a damn about racism, bro. You only some of us really do. And I don't think that's a problem. Why should we have to hide our feelings because you guys don't want to take accountability for your racism, for your hate, for your disgusting behavior? When black people do this, we will call it out. We don't, because we don't tolerate that. You know, most black people that actually have a brain, we ain't tolerating no racism. But of course, the YT people, you know, they don't give a damn because at the end of the day, they can't relate to our experiences, you know. So how could we expect anything more from them? Granted, to all the YT people out there that support black people just for being human, not because of skin color, nothing. We love you guys. But people like this needs to be kicked out of the country. And the sad part about it is people online are already talking about, oh, he's great. Now black people are trying to cope now because it's happening back to them. So you think it's okay for a grown ass man, right, to not only throw around racial slurs at children and people that live on this street that are just trying to live, right? This is a army veteran and his family, right? This is not some criminal or some guy living in the hood doing some quote unquote nigga shit. But of course, you guys don't care about that because it's all about race. All this racist shit needs to stop, bro. But it's too late for that. The race war has begun. If you notice, all we've been seeing ever since the verdict of Carmelo Anthony is a bunch of black on white crime going on and on. This is what they keep highlighting. They keep highlighting all this stuff. And that's all you're going to be seeing for the next, I guarantee you, for the rest of this month, all you're going to see is a bunch of diversity. And you know what? That's what they want, obviously, because diversity makes money. You know, people come on these platforms and now they get to speak their mind and create more diversity and create more, you know, controversy and more, more stuff to happen to where more situations happen and more arrests happen. And, you know, the government just keeps getting paid, bro. Meanwhile, we're sitting here fighting amongst each other when we should be trying to protect ourselves and protect the community and come together to do that as white people and black people. And that's not to say that they're not doing that now, because there are people doing that. But there's no reason why we should be fighting amongst, oh, this guy's black or this guy's white, when the reality is this. There's grown men like this guy here, Mr. Jeffrey, who's attacking children. Okay? It doesn't matter if they're black, white, Asian. Tried to he tried to unalive a whole family. Thank God that he missed shots. Otherwise, this would be a murder. And then guess what? It would have been even worse. But this is gonna get blown out of proportion though. And when I say blown out of proportion, I mean that it's going to start an uproar, another uproar, especially because he was only charged with aggravated assault, which I think is ridiculous myself. He shot at a whole family of people, 20 people outside. He's the one that initiated it. And his dumbass got shot in the process. Crazy. Would y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man? Well, how do y'all think this is going to go, bro? I'm going to keep y'all updated on this case and see how it goes. This is your boy 1400 Nunu signing out. Peace.